What's going on, people? It's me, TheRealMossi, with another Battlefield 3 review and tips video for you. This time I'm going to be taking a look at the IR flares. Now originally I wasn't planning on doing a review of the flares because they're pretty straightforward, but patch 1.04 has made some significant changes to the flares, so I thought it would be useful to give you some information on it. So let's get started. Alright, so the IR flares fall into the vehicle gadget slot of jets and helicopters. Before the patch, you needed 300 experience points in jets and attack choppers and 400 experience points in scout choppers to unlock the flares. Post-patch, the flares are free. They're available by default. That's a good thing if you're a beginner, because trust me, you'll need them. Alright, so what do the flares do? It's pretty straightforward, but I'll tell you anyway. If an enemy locks onto your aircraft and fires missiles at it, popping your flares will deter those missiles. Before the patch, the flares also broke an enemy lock-on. This means that if an enemy is in the process of locking onto you and you pop your flares, he'll have to start the lock-on process all over again. But post-patch, the flares can no longer break a lock-on. This is all post-patch footage, and you'll see me locking onto aircrafts and forcing them to pop their flares without firing my missiles. You'll notice that when they pop their flares, it doesn't make me restart the lock-on process. So post-patch, popping your flares before the enemy fires his missiles will do absolutely nothing. You're just wasting your flares and gaining no benefit whatsoever. So the lesson is, never pop the flares until the enemy has fired his missiles. You'll hear a long beep indicating that the enemy has completed lock-on, and then very rapid beeps indicating that the missile's been fired. Pop the flares as soon as you hear the rapid beeps. On the other side of things, when you're on offense and you're locked onto an enemy, force him to pop his flares. If he doesn't want to pop his flares, keep locked onto him and get as close as you can before firing the missiles. If you get close enough before you fire, even if he pops his flares at the right time, there's a chance that your missiles will hit him. The second change brought about by the patch is that now the flares can deter laser guided missiles. Pre-patch, if your aircraft was laser designated by a SOFLAM, a tank CITV station, or a chopper's laser painter, and a missile was guided by that laser designation, your IR flares weren't able to deter them. Those missiles would have hit you even if you pop your flares. Now, post-patch, the flares have the ability to deter all lock-on missiles, even laser guided ones. So you're no longer a sitting duck when laser designated. So the patch has made the flares less effective in one sense by taking away their ability to break lock-ons, but more effective in another sense by giving them the ability to deter laser guided missiles. Well, that's it, guys. I hope this shed some light on the new and somewhat improved flares. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe if you want more. Thanks again. I'm TheRealMossi. Tell your friends about me.